Huntington's disease is a disorder passed down through families. A certain part of the brain is disintegrated. There are two types of Huntington's disease. The most common is in adults, and the person with the form usually develops symptoms in their mid-30s to 40s. The early onset form of human Huntington disease accounts for a small number of cases that begin in childhood. There is no cure for Huntington's disease.
If one of your parents have Huntington's disease, you have a 50% chance of getting it, which is not the best thing in the world. Nobody wants Huntington's disease. Some complications with the disease are loss of ability to interact, injury to self or others, like over here we got when you cannot control jerking of the arms and legs and stuff like that, right, John? Like if you just start, twitching or something, you could pull a muscle, injury to yourself, or say you're sitting in the classroom and you've got a friend sitting beside of you, and you twitch like that, right, John? You can hurt them. The disease also comes with depression. I'm pretty sure you feeling like you have part of your brain, depression because you're not the same as others. You and your friends, there's like different parts, like you would always feel left out. You're not normal. But that's not a bad thing. Jesus give you that disease for a reason. Okay? And there's a reason for everything when it comes to God. Over here we have the symptoms of Huntington's disease. You have behavior changes. I'm pretty sure if you're a old happy jolly person before you get this disease and you ended up being ill because of your body functions that's going wrong. You have hallucinations like, good and daggone well there ain't no bunny jumping across this table and somebody with Huntington's disease is seeing it. Okay? The irritability, moodiness. Y'all know how pregnant women are. They always moody. That's moodiness. Restless or fidgeting, paranoia or psychosis. Paranoia is like you're going outside in the dark time or something and you always think something's following you, which there is because you got your shadow, but you hear a pine cone drop out of a tree and you think that's somebody stepping closer to get to you or something. Abnormal and unusual movements. We have facial movements, head turning to shift eyes position. The facial movements is like if you have your eye twitching or something, like, I don't know if like a nerve or something feels like moving, or like your lips will just start moving by themselves or something. Turning head to shift eyes. That's keeping your eyes on the same thing and just turning your head. And then you have quick, sudden, or sometimes wild jerking movements of the arm, legs, face, and other body parts. You could seriously injure somebody with Huntington's disease. If you have Huntington's disease and you start having your sudden, quick movements of the legs, arms, and other body parts, you just be walking by somebody with, something like that. Like, say you're sitting at these desks, and I've already told you one time, your arm just goes like that out of turn. You knock your snot out of somebody's side of you, they're going to most likely get hurt. The slow, uncontrolled movements, like your arm just doing what it wants to. And it's uncontrolled. You cannot control it. Loss of judgment, like your depth perception will be off. Judgment, like that's a girl, or you're losing your judgment. Loss of memory. personality changes and speech changes. I could see where the personality changes come in, because if I had like sudden arm movements, something like that, or had lost memory, couldn't ever remember nothing, couldn't judge something by myself, or paranoid, or moodiness, or hallucinations, I would most likely have a personality change, because I would be wanting to be by myself all the time and everything else. But this right here is Huntington's disease, and I hope you enjoyed our presentation with Huntington's disease. Thank you.